excellent shape.
Kevin, this is really a great team. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them to continue to play at this very high level. I mean,
what's up, guys? It's the Core 105 bringing you another MyLeague game. Coming off of a loss to the Miami Heat. Hopefully we can bounce back.
I think you summed it up very well. I mean, from top to bottom, it's a terrific squad. As long as they stay healthy, I don't expect them to run into
Well, that's not a good thing. Jimmy Butler starts off right away with a foul.
Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. CP3 and Jamal Crawford make the back, and it's Barnes with the 3 set.
Matt Barnes, really a good glue guy. He rebounds, defends. He's gotten better with his outside shot, and he can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
And you look at advanced plus-minus measurements, Matt Barnes rates very well.
not surprised by that, Kevin. He brings so much energy at both ends of the floor. He does a lot of those little intangible things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Shots good by Jefferson.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Walker against Paul. Jordan with a screen on Walker. Shoots the 3. A second chance effort. And Jordan with the
Oh, okay.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Clippers on defense. Got to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
Here's Paul. After Charlotte getting the 3, Crawford's shot is good. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Walker kicks to Butler.
There's no way Noah Vonleh is going to be able to back down.
Griffin on him. The shot by Vonleh no good. Charlotte on D. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really looked tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy. Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Oh, that was too far. And he still cashes it.
A lot of times his first quarter seems to dictate
For a guy that missed the game-winning shot in the last game.
off to the good start.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute.
Oh, good job. Good clog.
And he said that Al Jefferson is at the top of their scouting report. With his smooth,
Oh, that was way late. Oh, come on.
shooting touch, he can put up points in a hurry. He said they'll try to steer him to his left hand as much as possible and just
Ah.
Kevin, we'll see if they can force him into a tough night.
Thanks again, Doris. And here's Griffin. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis. To the left wing. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Oh, almost a backcourt violation.
By Charlotte. Stevenson against Crawford. The kick outside to Butler.
Fuck it.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's off from 3-point range. The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Feeds it to Paul. Griffin sets the screen for Crawford. All sorts of time. Drained for 2 points.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. With floor spacing, Steve, more important than ever in today's NBA, some have questioned the pairing of Griffin and Jordan in the Clipper frontcourt.
Well, I think it's worked out just fine. I think they could add a stretch four behind those two guys and maybe mix him in during the rotations. But all in all, Griffin and Jordan have played awfully well together.
Yes.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Jordan with a screen on Walker. Jordan the pass to Paul. Barnes dishes to Crawford. Shot clock at 5. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Oh, my gosh.
Third basket of the night.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Back to Walker. Butler on the wing. And the layup is good. Butler's got 8 points. Here is Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Barnes. Left side, Griffin. Goes back up.
Oh, get that out of here.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Redick for 3. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so that's the end.
All right, we got a good 1-point lead.
Hornets on top, leading.
This is
by
the
just
tough
1.
team, so I don't know.
Second quarter will get underway just after this short.
We're just going to have to play it.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, Steve and Clark, what are your thoughts?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played.
Good rebound, Dunleavy.
Ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Redick the off guard with Barnes at the 3. Glenn Davis out there with Spencer Hawes, and it's Farmar in at the point guard position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
No foul?
Well, gentlemen, if you
Oh,
ask
my.
Doc Rivers about DeAndre Jordan, he's going to say something along the lines of, he can single-handedly change a game with his defense. I genuinely see traits of Bill Russell. Jordan said, to be paired with somebody like that, I take it to heart. Defense is my first, second, and third priority. I know that Doc instilled that in me. Kevin?
There's greatness and respect to be had doing the dirty work, Doris. Thank you. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Gary Neal was acquired by Charlotte last season at the trade deadline from Milwaukee. The Bucks were looking to go young, and Charlotte was in need of shooters to space the floor for Al Jefferson. So I think that's one that worked for both teams.
And Neal, at times, Steve, a streaky shooter. His field goal percentages dropped with every season.
Yeah, some of that is shot selection. He also played, for a lesser team last year after leaving San Antonio, so his looks weren't as open. But, when he gets his feet set at the three-point line, he's still one of the best in the league at knocking him down.
And Redick kicks to Farmar. Down low. Biombo with the...
Oh, good D.
Here the three-point...
Come on, Dunleavy.
Can't
Oh,
get it
my
to go.
God.
The Clippers go the other way with it. Farmar passes it to Redick. Kicks it to Barnes. The pass to Farmar. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Well, it's their only look at this team all season for these fans, Kevin, with the inter-conference matchup that we have.
Here's Dunleavy. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Second shot opportunity. Biombo.
Oh, come on, ref. Really?
Responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Barnes dishes to Redick. Passes to Farmar. Here's Hawes. Tries yet again and blocked.
Grab. Oh, my God. Grab the damn ball.
Tripped out.
he's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Maxio kicks to Neal. And the three.
Finally!
Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter. Steve, talking about these interconference matchups, you just don't see these teams all that much. You're not familiar with the rosters as much, and they only get together, Steve, with Stan Clark just twice a year.
And being the first meeting of that 2-game series you just talked about, the pressure is usually more on the home team to get.
I know Griffin's coming out.
Not set yourself up to
Yep.
get swept when you visit.
There's no way Maxio's going to be able to guard that.
Charlotte's going with right now. Jefferson's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Butler comes in for Dunleavy. Lance Stevenson's checked in for Gary Neal. And Walker subbed in for Brian Roberts. Here's Griffin using his post move to get the 2 points.
Gosh.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. There's the feed to Butler. Walker in the corner. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Charlotte.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball outside. Into Jordan. Stolen by Walker.
Oh, good steal.
Maxio against Paul. And Maxio kicks to Stevenson. Pass to Jefferson. Baseline try.
Come on, Jeff. Yeah.
And they got exactly what they wanted right there. Really high percentage look.
Clippers trail by 6. Paul kicks to Griffin.
Oh, what?
Paul gets the assist. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's making it
Yep,
look
just
easy
let him
scoring
right on
like this
through.
because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Ball against Walker.
I'm still
Dishes
trying
it
to.
Stevenson. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Hornets. Paul with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Wants to get it to Crawford.
Oh, get out of here.
Reddick with the 3. Jefferson with the rebound. Here's
Good rebound. Good rebound. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
Well, they're passing to Stevenson.
Yep, coach is telling us slow it down.
Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. And another 3.
And he got it. Yes, we're doing good right now. We got a lead.
Hornets lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Doc, looking at the offense right now, what needs to change?
We got to move off. We got to run our stuff. I think right now everybody's trying to win the game, which is great. But you do it as a team. You don't do it individually. It's a good quality when you want to win, but you do it together.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
All right. We're shooting 56%. They're shooting 36%. Good defense. Yep, Jimmy Butler is leading the way with 10 points. Matt Barnes, 3 rebounds. Yep. Kemba, 2 assists. All right, let's do this shit.
And now the third quarter have to get going.
We've seen some good numbers for Butler. 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Big part of why the Hornets were able to improve so much last year is they had an identity and Steve, a veteran presence on the team. And that goes a long way.
Well, they've had talent for quite some time, but without direction, it's not easy to make anything of it. I just think getting Al Jefferson in the middle.
Good defense.
Tied all those pieces together.
Inside, you have Vonleh and Jefferson. Walker runs.
Oh, that was a bad pass.
And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hornets 5. Crawford's shot is good.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
And for the Hornets, you know, hey, they had some low points in the season, but they still found a way to rally around each other and not let things spiral south like they had in the past. Kudos to them for showing that kind of resolve.
5 on the clock. Here's Jefferson. Nice D.
Oh, no. See, man, I want to pass that out.
They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Good foul, though.
Dynamics for this Bobcats team last year is they had a lot of veteran presence, so they're able to deal with adversity, get through that in advance, and I thought that really helped band this team together last year, and they went on to make the postseason.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him buckets. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that's.
Oh, wow. I was trying to do a fadeaway.
He's really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
And he lobs it up towards the rim.
Oh, there's a lob, finally.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
And Butler, here we go. And that one's good.
Good move, Butler.
He's got 12 points in the game.
And as you said with Jamal, a lot of players can't really make that change between being a starter or a sub, but he does it so smoothly in such short time. It really adds a lot of utility to this team.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Well, Crawford described the
Get to the basket. All right, let's try to get to the basket.
Come in and force yourself into the game. As a starter, the pressure isn't there as much as you can go with the flow.
Yeah, players like him can often do one or the other. Come in firing off the bench or let the game come to you, but rarely can they assess what the team needs like Crawford does and adjust on the fly so smoothly.
Griffin, good, and Paul gets the assist.
Oh, okay.
Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers, and theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
And he gets it to
Oh,
go.
I thought I was going to miss.
Stevenson's got his first points of the night.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane.
Really? Wow, I have not used Lance Stevenson a lot.
Doris, what do you have?
Well, the Clippers' backcourt of Chris Paul and J.J. Redick, a great combo, but the two were bitter rivals, even exchanging blows back in 2004. Redick said, "I knew he didn't like me, and I didn't like him either." Paul said it was their competitive natures that led them to clash. But
No!
as teammates, they've become good friends.
Yeah, sometimes the players you hate to face make the best teammates. Thanks, Doris.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Outside, Walker. Out to the right wing.
That's not who I wanted to go to, but all right. Oh, no. Nope, don't shoot that.
Moving it around.
Come on, Biombo. Of course.
Clippers trail by 5.
Well, the Clippers had really good depth at the guard positions, but last season their lack of depth along the front line was a real problem. One they hope has been solved this season.
And looking at the Clippers bench, maybe the strongest in the NBA 2 seasons ago.
Well, the Bledsoe trade weakened their bench, but it strengthened their starting lineup. But a winning team in Los Angeles with a players coach like Doc Rivers,
All right, we got to go to Noah
knew
Bond.
they'd be able to find some help.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Marvin Williams is checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Gary Neal comes in for Lance Stevenson. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Walker. And Roberts kicks to Neal. He dishes it to
Gets
Bynum.
that.
From 13, shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. 1:04 left in the third quarter. Here's Hawes. And again, it's
Grab it. There we go.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
the dish to Dunley.
You guys got to spread out, man. You guys can't be all together. Thank you, Brian Roberts.
His first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Don't reach.
Here's
Don't
the
reach.
screen. Pass to Crawford. Davis setting the pick for Crawford. Reddick, a good look, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time.
Oh, we're holding this shot.
Excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And Roberts kicks to Neal. Now Dunleavy.
Come on, Dunleavy. Oh, my gosh.
But it's offline. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Hornets on top. They lead
All right, we still
by
got a
6.
6-point lead.
2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. I'm pretty sure that assist of the game is going to Paul and Griffin for that alley-oop.
With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Chris Paul.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
Hornets leading by 6. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And the Clippers looking at who they've got. CP3 at point with Reddick there at the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Reddick with the three.
No.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. And Walker kicks to Butler.
Can we come right back at him? Nope.
Missing again. Clippers trail by 3. And it's Paul penetrating. Jordan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
DeAndre Jordan alongside Blake Griffin, maybe the best game dunker in the league. He has the ability to make spectacular plays every time he gets near the rim.
And for DeAndre Jordan, Clark, between his length and his leaping ability, you almost feel like he should be playing in an 11-foot, 12-foot rim.
I tell you, when I've watched him play, there are times when it seems as though he's
Oh, my gosh.
10-foot basket. It really does look that way at times.
That gives them the lead. And the Clippers lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, and nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
Here's Jefferson. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
The Clippers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Al Jefferson is the mayor of the left.
Oh, man.
Has that signature right-handed jump hook, which is virtually impossible to stop. Kind of like a one-handed shot. If you compared it to anything, but with his size and really high release, it's still hard to get to if you're defending it.
Jeff Taylor, he's checked in for Williams. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, over that last break,
All right, good block, though.
His team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not.
Why is Jeff Taylor in?
In reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going out full speed. Guys?
And Jefferson can really palm the basketball. Big hands. Steve, don't you think that helps his control on that jump hook?
Oh, yeah, no question. The ability to gather and go up with one hand, leaving the other hand free to ward off the defender. It's a big reason why he's got such a low rate of turnovers for a go-to scorer down on the block.
Off target.
What?
Boy, you wonder what
wow.
the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
And it's Paul penetrating. Bounces high.
Oh, my God, dude.
And now it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
They've got the lead despite pretty cold shooting from the field in the first half, and now they're beginning to find their groove.
Well, this is a team capable of getting hot, and if they do, they're going to really extend this lead.
Okay, I'll take it.
The Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And the shot counts.
Oh, my gosh.
great job getting the ball.
Why is Jeff Taylor in the first place?
Really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
The 17-footer. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Walker.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Into Jordan. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Oh, good job.
Oh, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Conley's checked in for Taylor. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Walker kicks to Stevenson.
The hell?
Stevenson right side. Puts up the baby hook. And
No! Oh, my gosh.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Reddick passes to Paul. Barnes dishes to Griffin. To the paint. So he gets the whistle.
Oh, it's like, why didn't Jefferson grab that?
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers.
That animation is so jank. That could have been an easy layup.
1:27 left to play in the final quarter. Walker in the post, defended by Paul. Goes up the baseline. Charlotte, no good.
Are you serious, dude?
To the middle. Here's Crawford. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 14 points for Jamal Crawford.
Something happened at halftime because they seem to have left their defense.
Of course, when I need shots.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Charlotte moving it around. Stevenson drives in. Lets it go from 14. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Here's Crawford. That one off the back iron and out. Charlotte's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on 3.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Now we're in the bonus. The only problem is that we can never get fouls called our way.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And so Butler nails both of them. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too.
Oh, shit.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Outside, Walker. Butler passes to Walker.
I took too much time. Oh!
The buzzer!
He knocks down the 3 to extend the game. Wow.
Talk about a clutch shot, guys. I mean, he showed no fear or hesitation.